Actress and singer Brittany Murphy was born on November 10th, 1977, and raised in New Jersey. It was apparent from a young age that she had a passion for the arts. Brittany started training at only 4 years old in singing, acting, and dance. At 13, she moved to Hollywood and started her acting career in the short-lived series Drexler's Class. After that, she guest starred on various shows including Kids Incorporated, Boy Meets World, and Sister Sister.
That's Tamara.
Oh, right. Thanks, Jamie.
I'm Sarah.
Of course you are.
1995's Clueless was her breakthrough role, and audiences fell in love with her. Now Hollywood was beginning to take notice of the rising star. In 1996, Brittany landed a voice acting role for the animated series King of the Hill as Luann, which premiered in 1997 and lasted 12 years and 13 seasons.
Oh, God! Luann, good Lord, put on some pants.
I'm wearing shorts.
Oh, my God!
Drop it. Drop it.
I wasn't gonna smoke it, I swear.
I know. You did it. Good boy. Here's your treat. Bobby, Aunt Peg, come in here.
Also in 1997, she starred in Broadway's A View from the Bridge, expanding her acting resume. In 2004, she won an Annie Award for playing Luann. The Annie Award recognizes excellence in animation. Later on, that voice acting experience proved useful when 2006's Happy Feet came calling. In 1999, she auditioned for the lead role in a Janis Joplin biopic, and I can't help wonder how that movie could have changed everything for her. Unfortunately, the movie was canceled, but I know given the chance, Brittany would have been incredible in it.
I think I found my Janis Joplin.
Another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing. That's all the Bible left me. I said feeling good was easy love. My Bobby sang the blues.
Her supporting role in 1999's Girl Interrupted was a complete 180 from the happy and feisty role she had previously played in Clueless. Girl Interrupted showed audiences and critics alike she was more than capable taking on dark and serious roles.
When she did Girl Interrupted, we were like, holy shit. I thought she should have gotten an Oscar for that. I'd never seen anything like it.
In 2001, Brittany starred in Don't Say a Word opposite Michael Douglas and proved once again how versatile an actress she could be. After that, Brittany continued having steady work in films such as 8 Mile, Uptown Girls, and Sin City.
Shut up and keep your hands to yourself or I'll cut your little pecker off.
Acclaimed film critic Roger Ebert regarded Brittany as brilliant and was impressed enough by her comedic abilities that he compared her to the legendary Lucille Ball. Just look at this hilarious clip from the Clueless TV show, which is ironic because of the fact that she was from Jersey and still didn't know how to drive.
Hey, you! Would you move it? I haven't got all day!
I'm trying defensively.
Just cut me off! Go back to church!
Her movie Just Married perfectly illustrated her comedic talents while simultaneously showing her emotional depth and range as a serious actress. Brittany's other films included The Devil's Arithmetic with Kristen Dunst, Victim in the Night aka Double Jeopardy, David and Lisa, and the criminally underrated Falling Sky. Do yourself a favor and watch all those movies. They are truly something special and don't get the praise and recognition they deserve. Brittany once said, "I have been singing since I was born. Singing is such a joy." She was briefly in a band with fellow actors she had met from Kids Incorporated. Although Brittany had a beautiful and powerful singing voice, she remained humble. She could have easily had a huge ego about her singing chops, but she never did. In fact, Brittany would sing background vocals for several artists, and till this day, some of them don't even know it was her. She rarely took credit on the songs she made. She said, "Music has been part of my soul since the day I was born." With her voice, she was more than capable of putting out a hit album, but sadly never did. Some actors who can sing never share that gift with the world, so we can be grateful that Brittany did. She loved singing so much, she would often sing just before they yelled action.
Da, 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 da. God, love this song. No one on earth can feel like this. I'm growing overblown with bliss. There must be an angel, and it's playing with my heart, yeah. I walk into an empty room. Suddenly my heart goes blue. There's an orchestra of angels, and it's playing with my heart, yeah. I'll be true to you.
I got it.
In this whole world.
This is a wedding.
Hey, let him finish! Nobody does it better. Makes me feel sad for everyone's got insecurities. Everyone gets the blues. But if you can't take it from Andy and me, take it from Mr. Tom Cruise. The morning I get up, I die. Can barely stand on my feet. Take a look in the mirror and cry. Boy, what you doing to me? I spent all my years in believing you. I just can't get no relief. Somebody love.
Not only could Brittany act, sing, and dance, but she was also an accomplished musician. She played both the trumpet and piano. She said, "I can play any instrument if you give me 20 minutes." On her spare time, she enjoyed writing poetry and songs. Brittany was phenomenal playing crazy chicks.
I'll never tell. I'll never tell any of you. Any of you. Any of you.
Fans have often wondered how she would have portrayed Harley Quinn opposite Ledger's Joker. I think it's safe to say she would have made her version of Harley iconic, just like Heath Ledger's Joker. She supported the troops and donated to various charities.
Thank you. God bless.
So, Brittany,
Yes?
why'd you decide to do this?
The moment they called and asked me to be a part of it, I come from a Marine Corps family, and this is one of the biggest honors and privileges of my entire life thus far.
She was kind to everyone she met. Her co-stars had nothing but nice things to say about her.
She's my English friend. I love my friend. Like, let me kiss her.
One of my favorite well, I saw Brittany Murphy's audition. That was incredible. Like, I remember just being blown away by what she did in that room, and like thinking I had to tell Amy, just in case she didn't know, that Brittany Murphy was the one that had to play the part, and I'm sure they figured that out on their own, but she was so good. And then I love the scene. I love when she says, "You're a virgin who can't drive." It's just one of my favorite moments of the whole movie. It's just her face, she gets all, and it's just so good. So she was lovely. She was really lovely to work with. Yeah.
Thank you.
She
Hi.
was the sweetest person, too.
She was.
We'd all run into her, and she was just always so smiley and sweet,
And ridiculously talented. Like, you see Ty, and then you watch 8 Mile, and you're like, that's the same person. We did, Britt and I did King of the Hill together, and she is, I mean, she was the original Joseph, which is this, if you go back and listen to the original Joseph, it's the strangest character in the world. And it's Brittany. I mean, she came up with this insane voice. She was so incredibly talented.
She could sing, she could dance, she's, yeah.
Was there a movie, an actor, somebody who's really inspired you to keep going, to do what you do?
Yeah, actually, it's kind of crazy story. I really loved Brittany Murphy growing up because of just her comedy, and also she was a great dramatic actress. And so, I knew that she had a path that, you know, she had done sitcoms, but it took her a long time. And so when I met her at the Kids' Choice Awards one year after Just Married, she had done the movie, I told her, I was like, oh my gosh. And she was one of those people that was just so open. Like, she was like just so welcoming. And I had not even like been on anything yet. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm just a big fan of yours. You know, I've done a couple pilots and none of them like have gotten picked up. And she was like having a full on conversation. She's like, please don't ever give up. Whatever you do, don't ever give up. She's like, you'll never get to where you want to go. And she like made me pinky promise her. And I was like, you are the nicest person I've ever met in my life. And I just like had a major impact on me.
The world truly lost a beautiful soul, unique talent, and incredible human being. Brittany left us a legacy of wonderful movies and cinematic performances that will stand the test of time. There will never be another like her. We miss you, Brittany.
Oh!